down and pull over. If you got something in your eye, especially like under a contact, oh my god, that is the worst feeling. The worst feeling in the world. Your eyes just start, like, I guess, involuntarily crying and just, oh, it's awful. It's awful. If you have ever got something stuck in between your contact and your eye, oh, it's the worst. Okay, would you rather take a bottle of wine as a gift to your boss's house for his or her birthday, not realizing he or she is a recovering alcoholic? Oh my god. Or hit on a person at the party, not realizing he or she is your boss's spouse? That one. I would rather hit on my boss's spouse because that's easier to save. Like, I don't want to trigger you down some alcoholic rabbit hole where you fall off the wagon and then just ruin your life. I don't want to do that. I would much rather accidentally like hit on your spouse and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Your spouse is beautiful, or you know what I mean? Like, I would just be like, I'm so sorry, congratulations that you got that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be more of a compliment to your boss that you accidentally hit on their spouse than possibly causing them to destroy their lives. You know, like, no, 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 no. It would be awkward, you know, but much better than the alcohol thing. Okay, would you rather drink all the juice that leaks from 2 pounds of cooked hamburger, or the juice squeezed from 30 rotten moldy lemons? Okay, that's bad. Okay, 2 pounds of cooked hamburger. That's like the grease and the fat from the meat, right? I'm trying to think of how much that is because I have cooked before, but I think I've only cooked like half a pound, and this is two pounds worth. I I think I would have to do the juice squeezed from rotten moldy lemons, because isn't like lemon juice maybe not sanitizing, but I don't know. I'm not. I think I would have a heart attack if I were to drink the hamburger meat, like, because isn't that like real bad for you? Also, I'm gonna have to do the lemons. Either way, I think you're gonna get sick. Either way, but I think I would feel less gross about the lemons. I don't know. See what I mean? Like, what is this question? What is this question? Okay. Would you rather get your tapes mixed up and accidentally return to your local video store? Tapes video store. This is what I mean. This is a very old game. Okay, get your tapes mixed up and accidentally return to your local video store a video of you dancing naked and farting. I don't know. How is the porcupine falling? And also, like, would the skunk like spray at you because it was scared that you caught it? Like, if it's a second story, like it's just me throwing something or catching something down there from a window on the second story, like I'm just gonna step to the side. But I'd probably do the porcupine. Probably because that skunk smell. Ugh. No, a porcupine, that would hurt real bad if it landed on you in a specific way. But you got a chance of it not, so. Okay, would you rather shave off all the hair on your body, including your eyebrows, or dye all the hair on your body neon green? Well, I don't like hair, but I do feel like I would not look okay with no eyebrows. But also neon green, that could be cool too. I'd probably do the neon green. Yeah. Would you rather ride before going on a roller coaster? I'm hearing something, and I don't know what that sound is. Would you rather right before going on a roller coaster chug 2 gallons of milk? 2 gallons of milk. There is something going on, and I don't know what it is. I hear a noise. Okay, so you're about to go on a roller coaster and you chug 2 gallons of milk. Or are you going to eat a pound of cooked pork that's 50% fat? I guess I'm chugging the milk. Even you're gonna throw up either way. But I think I'm chugging the milk because cooked pork. I'm a vegetarian. Like, no. That noise is driving me crazy. Hold on. I'm sorry. I had to know what the noise was. But it's like, I went to find out what the noise was, and then I get up, no noise. What is that? Okay. The next question is, would you rather see everything move in slow motion or a double speed? Slow motion. 100%. I can't handle when things move too fast. Like, 'cause I got eye situations. I don't know what that noise is. It's driving me insane. Yeah, I have eye motion issues anyway, so when things move too fast, I can't process it. I cannot process it, so I would much rather things move slower. Okay, would you rather have to write a 10-page term paper entirely in Morse code, or Big Latin? I think Big Latin, because Morse code, I don't even know Morse code. So I'd have to learn a whole thing. Like, no, thank you. God, that would suck. That would suck. 10-page. No, no, no. Okay, would you rather have your mother-in-law stay in your spare bedroom for the first month of your marriage? No problem. I love my mother-in-law. Or live directly next door to you for your first year. That too. I could care less. Either one, doesn't matter. Would you rather have a permanently chipped front tooth or a noticeable scar on your chin? Probably the scar on my chin, because you could cover it with makeup, I think. Okay. Would you rather for the rest of your life drink and eat the same thing at every meal? whoever's, I don't know, but knives just swirling around. You're getting cut for sure. Either way, it's really, really bad. I need to pop my back. I hate that. Like whenever I have to pop my finger or my back or something, and it won't pop. It's like the most painful thing. I hate it. Okay, would you rather always have to wear cheap, well matched clothes, or expensive mismatched clothes? Cheap, well matched. Like I don't care how expensive. I am not about name brands, fashion, nothing. I'm like, just give me a t-shirt, leggings, t-shirt, jeans, like, that's all I need. I could care less about fashion and name brands, like, that means nothing to me. Okay, for the rest of your life, would you rather be on a liquids-only diet, or anything you wish but have to burn it to a hot crisp? No, I'd rather just be on liquid diets because it's like you could do different smoothies, different juices, that kind of thing. You could drink soups, you know what I mean? But like, I don't want everything that I eat to be burned to a crisp. No, I've eaten things that are burned before. Yuck. No, thank you. Would you rather launch the missiles that would kill 1.5 billion people to save your country, or allow the civilians to live, knowing it would mean your country would be taken over by a dictatorship? So basically, save your country but kill 1.5 billion people to save your country, or let your country get taken over by a dictator. How do you choose that? Like, I don't want my country taken over by a dictatorship because that affects everyone. But killing 1.5 billion people, I don't know. I don't think that I could kill anyone. And I guess I would have to be taken over by a dictatorship, but God, what kind of question is this? It's awful. I hate it. Okay, would you rather, for 1 week in the heart of the Amazon, have a sufficient amount of food and water, but no weapons, or have guns and ammunition, but nothing else? Yikes. How long do you have to be in there? For 1 week, I would do that. I need the guns and ammunition because you're gonna find water. You will. And you could go a week without food. It's called fasting. It's no big deal. You know what I mean? I need protection, you know? And if you got, super hungry, I'm sure you could find fruit or whatever. But if you had to kill something to eat it, you could if you had weapons. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do the weapons because I gotta protect myself. Especially because if you're walking around without any protection and you have food and water, if there are animals out there that are hungry enough, they're gonna attack you, and they're gonna be like, ooh, an extra treat. Okay, would you rather spend a night floating on an inner tube in 68-degree Fahrenheit ocean water, or lost in the jungle in Costa Rica? I think I'd rather just spend the night floating on an inner tube. In ocean water, I know. That would be scary. of spray cheese and crackers with no explanation. Oh, I'm so glad you came over for dinner. Here's your plate of crackers and spray cheese. Or take them out for dinner, but be unable to tip the waiter. I would take them out to dinner and be unable to tip the waiter and be like, guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was going to be that much. Can you help? You know, but if I took them out and nobody was able to tip the waiter, that's a no-go. You have got to tip the waiter. Because that's their job, you know. If no one was able to pay the waiter, then no, we'll stay home and eat the cheese and crackers for sure. And I'll just be like, this is what I got, guys. I don't know. I mean, because if they're friends, they're gonna be like, okay, this is weird. And then you're just gonna hang out and eat the cheese and crackers. Now I want cheese and crackers, but not the spray cheese. I would like peanut butter and crackers. Like, delicious. Okay. Would you rather make and eat soup from a dead seagull? No. No. Or from a fish found washed up on the beach? I don't like fish. I've had fish and it's like, ugh. You know, I think I'm gonna have to eat the dead seagull because hopefully it would taste somewhat like chicken. Like, I know I'm vegetarian, but I have eaten chicken before, and if I have to eat any type of meat, it would be chicken. So hopefully the seagull tastes like chicken, because that fish, I can't, I hate a fish, like the no, no fish, Okay, would you rather, while serving an impatient movie producer in a chic LA restaurant, drop his filet mignon on the floor, then tell him he has to wait another 20 minutes? Okay, so it's a rude movie producer who's very, very busy. Or wipe it off and risk being detected. No, I would not. I couldn't do that to anybody, even if he was very rude and like very important. Like, no, I'm not. Sorry, guy. I dropped it. He probably would not tip me. Or it would be taken out of my paycheck, you know, because this big shot producer is like upset and I'm just a waitress in Hollywood. That's, you know, so, but I would not give them food that I dropped on the floor. Like, no way. Okay, would you rather work for your sibling or for your best friend?